Hey guys, it's Zen Mama Llama. So I wanted to share a little bit about patience and looking at the bright side of things. My patience, I have to wait. I have to work on it sometimes. I'm very patient with my kids. I'm very patient with my husband. Even traffic, I've gotten pretty good at. What I get impatient about is when I get something in the mail, like home improvement. I want it up ASAP. So I waited a month. It hadn't gotten put up. And I'm like, I'm going to tackle this front door myself. I put the last one up. I can do this. Well, it required drilling through the door, which unfortunately I'm just not strong enough to do. So I had to enlist help of my brother-in-law. He sweetly helped me. The next day, I decided to tackle the front door lock. I got it on. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, bam! It was backwards. Like, you locked it from the outside and the keypad was on the inside. Not really great for, theft deterrence, but whatever. The universe was trying to teach me patience, so at this point, I tried to take it off. I'm like, that's okay. I can flip it around. I'm still positive. I was like, pretty good. And then I realized I couldn't get the screws out. I had stripped the screws. So at this point, my self-talk went down a little bit. I started calling myself an idiot. I'm not. I know I'm not. Why would I do that? I tell you guys not to do it, so why would I do it to myself? So I immediately stopped it. Don't worry, I did. I stopped it. And I said, you know what? This is not going to get me down. I called my husband and said, I am so sorry, but I stripped I told him the story. And he's laughing. He's like, baby, I'm like 30 minutes from home. I'll help when I get home. So when he got home, he thought it was going to be a quick thing. He's still laughing at me. It didn't work. He couldn't, everything he tried. He's sweating. He's got the light on because at this point it's dark outside and we're not getting enough light. At this point, if it had been my father, he probably would have been cussing up a storm. I'm not going to lie. Nope. My husband still has a smile on his face. He was excited because he got to use a new power tool, a little cutter that cuts metal, and was able to cut the freaking thing off the door. We couldn't get it off any other way. It totally ruined my lock. Totally, messed up the door a little bit. He's still laughing. And I'm like, thank you. And he's like, for what? I'm like, for getting this off, for laughing, for not getting mad at me. And he's like, why would I get mad at you? I'm like, a year ago, you probably would have. This is something that normally would trigger. But we have been working so hard on being kind and positive and being such good role models for our kids and to let go and lead from the heart. And that was one of those times where I needed to be patient and I needed him to be patient and not negative, and he wasn't and I wasn't either, and we had such a good night and we laughed, and it was just a really good night. So my point of today is, even if it looks bleak, like you're getting locked out from the outside in, even if it looks bleak, take a moment, take some patience, just take a step back and breathe. You can always find the funny. You can always find the positive. You just sometimes have to look for it. And sometimes you have to look really hard. Sometimes it's really hard. But I have a lot of friends going through a lot of things right now. And that's my advice to everybody, is just look for the positive, because there's always a silver lining. It's just sometimes you need to look that way. If you're focused on the bad, then you're always going to see it. But if you look at that silver lining, silver lining last night, we got to laugh a lot together. And we wouldn't have. He would have gone straight to playing with the kids or working. And we wouldn't have had that little bit of, sometimes I need to stop and have a little patience. So it was a good reminder for me and for him. So anyway, that's it. Have some patience and look at the bright side. Signing off.